Well, today is the day before the election. Coming down to the wire. As you know, I am a Donald Trump supporter. I just cannot support Hillary Clinton. I'm good. Well, I was glad we didn't have another Bush in there, because I didn't want a Bush or a Clinton. But we kind of got screwed and we got a Clinton. But at least we don't have a Bush. But either way, I do support Donald Trump, and it's simply because of the economy. And the economy reaches out and touches everything. The fingers of the economy reaches out and touches everything. In your life, the amount of money you make controls everything in your life, basically. It touches it all. So that's just it. The main thing comes down to the economy and the fact that Hillary is corrupt. She's been corrupt. They're protecting her. She's above the law. And you can never trust anybody who's above the law. And I want to say something to black people. Please, Google Hillary Clinton's mentor. Robert KKK Byrd. That's his nickname. They recruited him to run for the Senate or the House of Representatives, whichever one he was, because he was such a good recruiter for the KKK. He became a grand wizard or grand master or whatever they call him. But that's Hillary Clinton's mentor. As a matter of fact, look up Bill Clinton's mentor. He was a segregationist. Robert Byrd tried to filibuster the Civil Rights Act, and that is Hillary's mentor. But y'all don't know that, because the media won't tell you the real history. You just know that you have to vote for a Democrat, because you've been brainwashed that way. It's not about Democrat or Republican. It's about who does the best job. It really pisses me off when someone calls me a Republican, because I'm not one. I don't like anything that insults my intelligence or portrays me to be an idiot. And most of the time, Republicans are idiots. They have good intentions, but they're still idiots most of the time. And the Democrats are just proving themselves to just be corrupt. So no, I am an independent. But I am supporting Donald Trump, because I think he's the best man for the job. He's going to shake up Washington like it's never been shook up before. And that's what we need in this country. He's going to make both parties look in the mirror and say, what have we been doing to the American people? We've been screwing them over, and they ain't going to take it anymore. So we got to change what we've been doing. And that's what Donald Trump is going to say to the government of this country. Both parties. Look up Michael Moore's video on Donald Trump. You'll see what I'm saying. But anyway, it just amazes me that all these celebrities that are coming out for Hillary right now, and the one thing about them is that they are rich. They can survive 4 to 8 years of Hillary policies. They can survive it. But the average family cannot. And when poverty prevails in the black community, crime also prevails. And so black men and black women go to prison or they're shot down in the street. And that's the reality of it. And if you look at it, you can trace it back, maybe not national economics, but you can trace it to their economics, because that's what was driving them to go out and commit crime, because they can't find a job. Now, I know some people are just plain lazy and they don't want to do a darn thing and they just want to do crime. I get all that. But I don't think that's the majority. When you have the majority, if they are working and doing what they're supposed to do and being good Americans, then their peers are going to want to do that too. But when you have people living in abject poverty, then they look up to drug dealers. They look up to gangbangers because they are making money. You people, we've got to see that. Those celebrities are insulated from the policies of the Democrat Party. We are not. We that live in the poor communities are not insulated. We need jobs. It's just amazing to me as how black people have been brainwashed to be on this Democratic plantation. Do you know that all this in the civil rights movement, all those southern cities and states where we were fighting and marching for civil rights, you know they were all run by Democrats? Bull Connor, all those people, George Wallace, they're Democrats or Dixiecrats. The Democrat Party has deceived us. And we need to wake up. We need to wake up. Either way, I encourage everybody to go out and vote tomorrow, regardless of who you're going to vote for. But it is in your economic best interest to vote for Donald Trump. Whatever you may think of him, look at his track record. He gets things done. They turn to gold. Even when he's hit with massive losses because of a downturn in the economy, he comes back strong. This is a man that understands economics, and I believe that he can fix this economy. It's just the way I feel. I mean, Democrats are always telling us that they're on our side, but they're the one that have the racist history in this country. They're the ones, not Republicans. And even though I'm not a great fan of saying Lincoln freed the slaves, because he really didn't, but he was a Republican. You know, I mean, the Southern Democrats were the Dixiecrats. I mean, that's the Democratic Party. That is their history. That's who they are. They've always been racist. But yet they throw out racists every time there's an election because they fooled us. They told us Ronald Reagan was going to take us back to slavery. They told us George Bush was going to take us back to slavery. It didn't happen, did it? Because no president can do that. No president can do that. You will not be taken back to slavery. We're not going back to the times of the 50s and the 60s. Unless you vote a Democrat in, because that's who was doing all that crap. I mean, it's just amazing. But if you don't want to see your sons and daughters going to prison or just living in poverty, looking for a handout from the government, then you have to vote for Donald Trump. It's just that simple. Poverty breeds crime. And we are the most impoverished community in this country. People, we just need to wake up. But anyway, that's just some old dude's opinion. Y'all get out and vote. Peace out.